Okay, we're gonna start on time, even though we're not in Greece. Okay, good morning, welcome to Athens. My name is Gregory Papanikos. I'm the president of what we call an institute, but actually is an association of academics from all over the world. So we are based in Athens, and we want to make Athens a place where people can come from all over the world, meet and exchange ideas. So you are more than welcome to join us. You don't have to be Greek. Actually, if you're a Greek from Greece, you're not allowed to participate. So our idea is to go back 2,500 years, and very pleased want to make Athens a place where people can come from all over the world and exchange ideas. But he was in love with his lover, or her lover, and unfortunately he didn't succeed. So that's a second try. Now, the way we work actually is we organize many small events. If a conference grows larger, we split it. So that's why you can see here all our hotel, all the rooms, conference rooms, are for us. We have many parallel small events. We have philosophy next, we have civil engineer down, we have accounting, we have finance, and we meet all together tonight during the Greek night. So this is the idea. The idea is to have 25, 50, 60 maximum papers, and in one generally defined subject, and that's it. Now, in terms of new developments, this year we start publishing an e-journal, actually 12, I think, e-journals, and includes one on social sciences. So there we might have some good papers on psychology, if psychology belongs to social science, I think social science. We can consider social science. And some people say animal science, but that's a different story. So you are also welcome to help us with the reviewing process, become a member with ideas. And most probably I'm not going to be around, but I'll be tonight, a little bit earlier. So if you have any academic concern, not administrative concern, don't tell me that your internet doesn't work. But if you have some high spiritual things to discuss with me, I'll be available. Now, with me, we have Professor Poulos. We have 4 vice presidents actually. 3 of the 4 they are here in this hotel. The 4th one is in Singapore, but he's coming in 2 weeks. Now, Professor Poulos, he's the vice president of research. He will say more about the Athens Institute after me. And Professor Papas, he's the vice president of academics. One is from Texas, the other is from South Africa. So you can see right away the internationality. Even though they have Greek names, I think we should ask for this name change. Both of them, they were born outside Greece, one in the United States and the other in South Africa. And of course, we have all our administration outside, who are the people to ask if you have any administration question. Please do not ask Professor Papas or Professor Poulos. Do I have to say more? No. I think that's what we're being paid for. Thank you very much, Professor Poulos.
Thank you, Dr. Papanikos. Well, welcome from me. I'm the Vice President of Research, as Dr. Papanikos had said, and welcome you to this psychology conference. The Athens Institute for Education and Research was established in 1995, and its mission has been to act as a forum where academics and researchers from all over the world can come together to this historic cradle of democracy, Athens. We've got a beautiful view of the Parthenon across the way there. In order to exchange ideas on the research, to interact with each other, and to discuss future developments in their disciplines. Now, the basic activities of Atiner include the organizing and hosting of international conferences, such as this one, the symposiums, carrying out of research, and the production of various publications. Since 1995, Atiner has organized more than 200 international conferences and other events and has published close to 150 books. Atiner has also organized numerous roundtable discussions and public speeches on topical issues. The Institute is also currently involved, you will see the screen from here, in an ambitious project regarding the proposed establishment of an academic village. The aim is to establish a community of research scholars and academics, and the proposed village will include a conference center, living facilities, as well as facilities for research and creation. And you'll find more information on this project in the green paper in your file. Right, turning to today's formal activities, you should each have a program, which is done in your file. Please note, and this is important, that each presentation is limited to 15 minutes. Chairpersons will keep time and will use a 3-minute and 1-minute reminder cards. I'd like to ask the chairs to adhere strictly to the time constraints. This is very important. Please allow for questions and discussions after all the papers have been presented and not after each paper. The chairpersons must also fill out the report forms that they'll be receiving. This is important because the final program will be based on the chairperson's reports. Should you need to make use of technical facilities in your presentation, please confirm that everything is in order before the session begins. There will be someone from the admin staff to help you in this regard at all times. And there will be a coffee break in true traditional Greek style between each session. It can take about 10 minutes, and if you're short of time, you can bring your coffee and your tea back into the conference room. Right, you can also consult the social program, which is red in color. The Greek night tonight is to be recommended. Apart from Greek cuisine, there'll be lots of Greek music and dancing, and you can even join in if you like. Then there's the urban walk tomorrow. The person in charge of that is Dr. Gregory Katsas, and you'll be meeting him tomorrow. Then follows the cruise to selected islands and the visit to the ancient city of Delphi. Right, on the issue of publications, the Institute is involved in various publications. Firstly, there are the abstracts which are published. Some institutions around the world actually require these abstracts in published form. Secondly, the papers which are presented are placed on the web as part of an online paper series soon after the conference, and these have their own ISSN number. They're not peer-reviewed. They can, of course, be cited, which is very important. If you don't wish to have your paper online at the moment because you want to work on it, you can let us know. The purpose of this series is to fully disseminate the information in the paper as quickly as possible. And secondly, to allow for feedback in case you wish to make amendments. This feedback can come from peers, for example. And you can make these amendments before submitting your paper for publication in a book. With regard to book publications, you'll receive an email soon after the conference asking you for the final draft for publication consideration and any other information that may be relevant. All papers that are submitted will go through a referee process before they will be considered for publication in the book. And finally, as Dr. Papanikos mentioned earlier, we now have a journal series. We started this series at the beginning of this year. These journals include papers which are considered to be outstanding in content and which are selected and peer-reviewed by an editorial board. On the issue of collaboration, we at Atiner would like to collaborate with other institutions, academics, researchers like yourselves, and institutes which you come from are invited to collaborate with our institute on research and education projects. So if you would like to start with some other project in your field and you would like some collaboration from us, we would like to discuss this with you. If you're not yet a member of the institute, we'd like you to join and to assist with reviewing and editing of papers. Part of our vision is to organize fellowships as well, and we're now in the process of discussing this. Finally, academic colleagues, that is clear from the program, we come from so many different countries, and we at Atiner sincerely hope that you will enjoy this conference, that will make every use of the opportunity to interact with each other, and that you will go back home with fond memories of not only the conference but of Athens as well, and most of all that you want to come back to our conferences. I don't think there's anything else that I need to say. Hand over to Dr. Papas now. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you.